Hello, it is Saturday,
May 30th.
and today we'd like to sing for you one of the classical choral masterpieces, Ave Verum Corpus. It was written by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, who was the leading, really, and defining composer of the classical era of music in the 1700s.
Mozart was writing music by age 5. His sister was also a musician, and his father noticed that Mozart seemed to already know everything about music without being taught.
Mozart was able to speak 15 languages, and he performed for royalty. His father would travel with him. And he would write music without making any mistakes, and that's hard to do with those pens they used. He was most likely on the spectrum.
Mozart loved fancy clothes. He was the most kissed little boy in Europe. He was often ill, and he was homeschooled and loved animals.
Mozart fell in love with his landlady's daughter, but she rejected him, so he married her sister. Out of the 7 kids that they had, only 2 lived to be adults.
Mozart was superstitious, and he was always in debt because he loved to spend money. He could not afford his own grave.
When my father and I visited his grave, and it was 1994, it was just unremarkable. There was like a little stake that said Mozart's probably buried here because it would have been a mass grave with other people that he was buried. It was very sad for what he contributed.
He wrote his own funeral music. He died at 35 and wrote 600 pieces of music, and to play all of them, it would take 202 hours.
Music at the time was written mostly for sacred reasons. It was for the Catholic Mass. The Ave Verum Corpus is one of those pieces from the Mass, and it was created for a feast on June 23rd.
And he wrote this piece 6 months before he died, and he wrote it while also writing the Magic Flute.
The piece, the text of this piece come from the Catholic Mass and are very specific to the liturgy, but there is definitely a universal message of the frailty of humanity and the struggles we go through in life. So, Ave Verum Corpus.